Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. We are here today to do a reading for the collective, hopefully bring you some validation, clarification, reverse roles. Thank you for those of you who take the time to hit the like button. It gives back, supports the channel, allows us to give permission to send any healing and energy clearing that you may need. Only for your highest and best and for the good of all. We have a lot going on, particularly after the Scorpio season. I think we've got some Mercury retrograde. Someone who's going very deeply inward here. We have the Hermit card. So what I'm getting here is they're being forced into their emotions and they're possibly wanting or needing some time out, or you. Please reverse roles, masculine, feminine. You place it where it fits. Even if it's not your exact story, you will be experiencing the energy or the undertone of the message in some form of way. It is for you to decide whether it resonates for you or not. Now this is about, the Hermit is about going inward, listening deeply, but it's generally an energy where you've been taken in deeply because it's a major arcana. It's not, hey, I need some time out to think. It's actually universe, like spiritually being taken very deeply inward. And with the Hermit card, there is water here. So what's happened is taken deeply into your emotions, into your soul energy and soul reflection. So let's have a look at what, yeah, okay, so someone feels here they haven't got some sort of victory. They haven't, got some, it's like their confidence is probably, this is kind of confident, you feel you're winning, you feel you're on top, you've kind of come home, you've had the victory, you've been through it, you got the victory. So whatever they've been through, they haven't got the victory or the outcome that they thought they were going to get. I am hearing someone here could be in deep despair, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so someone here, Page energy is wanting to reach out, wanting to message, wanting to bring you some form of communication. With Cups, it does represent like a genuine offer, like a kind offer, a reaching out, like, hi, how are you? Can we speak? Or how are you? Or, it is kind of, they're in their feels. Someone's here is in their feels, and possibly they didn't show their feelings in the past or didn't express their feelings to you in the past, or you to them. Yeah, judgment. So judgment has now come down. So it's nearly like, when we pick a path, a direction, a choice, or whatever they've gone down on, they're now being taken into deep reflection. And that deep reflection, there has not been the victories or the success that they thought they were going to get. They also are holding back emotions and probably starting to go into their holding back, Spirit said. There's a judgment on a 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. All right, let's have a look at this. Got a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Devil card. Oh, someone has definitely gone inward about their decisions, actions, paths, judgments, all of the above. Judgments were made, decisions were made, obviously between two energies here. So, and we've got the Devil card here. Let's have a look. Yep, we've got a King of Wands here. So this King of Wands, generally a warrior, generally very confident, very forthright, goes for what they want, takes action, confident, will pull it off. It's hard to give advice to a King of Wands because he kind of is going to do what he's going to do. But something has taken him deeply inward. Yeah, the wounded warrior. See, wherever he went or whatever decision, and if it's a she, wherever they want, the wounded warrior shows me that, and they did not have success here. Now they're wanting to go off onto a spiritual journey. There is a cup missing. He's holding a cup, but there's also a cup missing here. So although this person may have surrounded themselves with everything they thought, or their security or stability, they've got a lot of cups, they've got a lot of things. So it's that classic, you know, why am I feeling like this? But there's a cup missing. So what they chose was not as fulfilling. Yeah, so we've got the Death card on the Ten of Pentacles. This is something they thought they could build a lifetime in that would transform them. There's an ending here, but or a transformation within that. But they thought this was going to transform them. They really did, you know. Judgment on the Temperance card, you know, double major arcana. There's a future here. There's a calling. There's a future. There's a knowing. There's some serious judgments here about, you know, balance of karma, give and take, what you're, you know, where you're building and your next natural evolution of your future. What we've got here is manifestation of the Ten of Cups. Well, that's your happiness and your contentment, your blessings and your wish fulfillment. Why have we got the Death card on the Ten of Pentacles? There is an ending here. Possibly some form of deep regret here. Oh, it's really confusing. But also like they're ready for transformation. So this is someone who has gone into, I want long-term security, stability. Like I want something I can really grow a lifetime in. Now, whatever they've been in, that's come to a halt and they can no longer grow there. The second part of this is where they thought they could grow that has not happened. It did not transform. It also shows me that where they've got to, there needs to be a massive transformation in them, in their life. And you know, when we're in that energy, sometimes people can't come with you, or people don't grow with you, or they're not part of that journey. You know, we've talked about that before. Yeah, there was a resistance to come forward. So they resisted coming forward to this Queen of Wands energy. There was a lot of resistance here. And they did offer their love to a Queen of Swords here. Only to be hit by codependence, toxicity, you know, this is not moving forward. This is not moving forward. So, yeah, there's 10 of Swords here on the Devil card, codependency. There's conflict, fighting, not moving forward, nothing growing here. And we've got the Tower. The Tower is the universe just exposing everything, you know, everything's out on the table. And the Hanged Man seeing everything the wrong way. All right, we've got the Queen of Cups sitting over here, moving forward to a Queen of Cups, who's a Two of Cups. All right? All right, so why? So what we need to ask is, we get the story, someone's definitely committed. They committed very fast. All right, so I'm getting a few different visions. We'll just see what's happening. Someone here had a choice of direction, path, where they were going. They made a decision, and that decision clearly didn't give them the outcome that they thought, or they've outgrown it, or whatever. Now, there's been a massive judgment on this because something was very fated, spiritual, you know. It's nearly got the theme of, you know, I should have gone down this way. This was the spiritual path. I had the signs. I knew it. I had the connection. I should have chose it. I chose something else that clearly has not worked out for them. All right, not for being for their highest and best, Spirit said. They chose a path where they thought was going to be overflowing abundance. They thought this person that they chose and committed to was going to bring and was bringing a lot of blessings into them. Okay, so this is but also a lot of burden. See, so, and this, look, it possibly could be children, commitments, obligations. It could be a past life situation. They thought there was a lot of romance there. Third party situation. So we definitely have a third party situation here. So what happens here is, yes, someone made a choice. Who they chose, they really thought this was the path, this was the one, this was the love, this is everything, this is all my abundance, all my luck, this is everything I kind of wanted. And there could have been some love bombing here, and there was a third party situation. All right, so we get that. Now the reason, look at the Queen of Wands, that had resistance here, see, disappointment, regret, obviously got left behind. A message, a reevaluation, they weren't really giving, and they cut them out cold, and it was a fated choice and moment, and they weren't really being who they said. They had a choice, okay? They had a choice with an Empress to move forward with an Empress and collaborate, and they moved on from that. So they made their choice. And now a lot of this feels like, to me, there's a message here. Out in the cold, abandoned, a commitment. Yeah, okay. So what's the message I'm getting here is that somebody needs to know that this resistance they had with this Queen of Wands, they kind of made out, we're not on the same page, we're different, mate, I'm hearing excuses. There were all these excuses. They made those excuses out, you're too this, you're too that, you're doing this, you're doing that, but really they were sitting on the fence. The whole time they were sitting on the fence, they had to hide things from you because they were really building or trying to see if this would build over here. So we've got someone here who did a lot of blaming, a lot of pointing the finger, a lot of disappointment at you, but they've now been judged in that, and they're coming into the reality of why there was resistance and problems with your connection, with the other connection that they didn't choose. And they didn't choose because the truth was, which I feel you were onto and confronted them, being the Queen of Wands. So really, they wanted to blame you, mock you, make out this other one, but they were really building with this other one. You are the match to this person, King and Queen of Wands. They're not a match to this Queen of Swords. And a King of Cups with a Queen of Swords, she rules. She reverse the roles, but this person rules over this person. This person doesn't work on emotion and emotions and connection, and this person does. So this person came in, loved, bombed them, gave them everything, but it was very quick. There were lots of endings. This one's smart enough to say it was all your fault. All these problems in their relationship were your fault, but the fact is they were sitting on the fence with you the whole time. And that's what they didn't tell you, because if they told you the truth, you'd probably never speak to them again. And they tried to hide it, and it all came undone, so they went this way. They committed very fast to that person. Everything was very rushed, very fast. Yep. Offered the love to the Queen of Swords, very rushed, very fast, to prove their love to this person, and that was chosen. But, Spirit's just saying it didn't stop there. It was full of deceit, deception, trickery, and this is on all parts. So what I'm hearing is this: they deceived themselves out of true love, out of true happiness, out of a spiritual path, a divine connection. They were deceived by this person. They were deceiving people. There was deception everywhere. But the saddest thing here is they actually deceived themselves and let others deceive them. They did. Choice. See? Couldn't move forward on a choice from this person they committed to. Full of all talk, no action. They've tried to build things, grow things with this person, but it only gets to this. There's a cycle here. Tower, hanged man, fighting, arguing, lesson, devil, toxicity. So this person they felt was a better match for them, because this person I'm hearing was karmic and is to teach them, is to block them, control them. Okay, from this path, from making decisions. So there's a lot of codependence in this situation on both sides. And I'm hearing your person, for whoever needs this, your person, and I'm seeing this, was also very codependent on their family, on their friends, on their situation. You, on the other hand, are a Queen of Wands. You're very independent. You don't need to be told and ruled by other people. This is the problem. This is where this person gets, and they've got someone who rules them and tells them what to do, eat, wear, whether they can buy this, do that. This person thinks they're in control of this situation, but they're not. They're a people pleaser. The King of Cups can be a people pleaser. They want to impress their family, their friends, their group, the town. They want to make an impression. They want to be patted on the back. They want to look good to these people. They want approval from these people. And so they're always seeking their advice for approval. This isn't a person who has their own mind. They think they do, but they're actually people pleasing everybody else. And if anything, that's the mismatch between the King and Queen of Wands here. They're supposed to be a leader. They are a leader, but they don't move into that. They hide that. They make out they are, but they're not. They're actually quite codependent and stuck in a very toxic situation and committed to that. They're healing. They're going through an awakening right now. Now, Spirit said get back to something. We have to get back to the fact that this person, there was a lot of blaming, a lot of finger pointing at you and why it fell through, but they're in a healing, they're in a transition, they're in a transformation, see? And, they are kind of really reminiscing, really starting to look deeper into why things happened as they did, and that it was actually them, in two worlds, between two fences, sitting in, on the fence in a lot of things, which created a lot of instability, and they were starting to make excuses and all types of things. Okay, they were really wanting to build over here because that was impressing everybody else. And this person that they're with knew they'd met a divine counterpart, knew and saw the changes in this person, and had to nail that down quick. And created everything and anything to do that, and collaborated with anyone and anything to do that. And had the backing, whereas you did not. You had no chance in this. The family were involved. There was no chance. And this person's not independent. They think they are. They act like a leader. And there is another message. If this person's moved forward and tried to grow something, they're around people that say, yeah, sure, yeah, go do that. They want them to fail, to say, see, you shouldn't have done that. We let you do it and you failed again. They're people working against them. They're acting like they want them to be successful. They're acting like they're supporting. They're just waiting for the fall, for you not to make the money, for you not to be able to move forward, so you can put that to bed and get back on track. And this person, if they want to buy a car, they go and discuss it with the mum, the dad, the partner, the this, the that. And they're supposed to be a King of Wands. You're a Queen of Wands. If you want to buy a car or you want to buy this or that, you just go and buy one. You work hard and you go buy one. You don't have to ask people. This person's very codependent. Someone has to manage this. Someone has to manage that for them. Someone has to make a decision. I'm also hearing there's a couple. There's a couple involved. And friends or groups, and they're getting information from this couple. It could be parents, it could be friends, groups, associations. The people they're surrounding themselves with, and this is why they've got into this situation, they're listening to them, they're taking advice from these people's projections. These things are these things that these people have experienced in their own life. That doesn't mean they've met a soulmate, a divine counterpart, they've got the same spiritual journey, life experience, whatever. So that was the only mismatch. You were very matched and you were very on, divine meeting is what I'm hearing. And divine, you came in to help this person to go on this journey. This was your person. Because I've got the King and Queen of Wands. Who they're with is the King of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's not a match. They're looking deeper now into their higher contract. They're listening to their intuition. They've got the Hermit, the High Priestess. This person is now looking very deeply into their higher contracts, spiritual calling. There's something very secretive going on here, or very spiritual, or spiritual awakening, and it's deep inside this person. What's the, regret, see, wounded warrior. Everything they went for, they had no victory in. Every cup that these people told them would be fulfilling and successful and the right choice, and they chose it and they wanted it, was not. It was one of the biggest, hardest lessons of their life. They want to now go on this spiritual journey. They want to take a leap of faith into the unknown. They do want to, or make a start. They want to balance things out. They've made a judgment. There's a judgment on them, and that could be being accountable. This could be like, I need to speak. I need to explain. I need to offer. I need to. It feels like a what do you call that? Like an offer of guilt? No, I feel like there's moving forward to wish fulfillment and 10 of Cups. And again, here we go. Imbalance, can't make a decision, made whatever. Look, this is this person's problem. The spirit world is saying, I don't care if you're male or female. Trust your intuition and follow the spiritual calling. And this is why this person's codependent, because they're always sitting on the fence. They're always juggling. They're always looking outside for opinions. They're always looking for outside approval. They're always looking. And this is the resistance. The resistance card, look at this, to this Queen of Wands, which they actually saw as, I think it sort of, they became the King of Swords to this Queen that sits on the opposite side, right? Right? That's to their counterpart. Here's the Two of Cups, who they moved on from, and they heartbroke, and they actually got defensive. They actually turned against you, pointed the finger. It's your fault. You're the one that created all this stuff. You're the one that could, my whole family's agreed. My whole family's behind me. You were the wicked one. It was them the whole time. That's the whole piece of this pie. I'm not one to say this, but you were an innocent victim. And now it's all illuminated, their heart activated, and now they're in regret. Look, the King of Pentacles is in deep regret. He's had heart activation. He's gone into his heart. Something's been illuminated about security, stability, this Nine of Pentacles, independent person, wish fulfillment, justice, balance, the contract, the path, moving forward, and the Emperor. I think this person that they committed to, made everyone happy, made life happy, made them happy. It was short-lived because they were teaching them there was a certain lifestyle. And it was a toxic one. We won't go into that. But this person was to teach this person karmically, I feel this person's outgrown this. So whatever these two did together, This person's outgrowing that. It doesn't entertain them anymore. And that's what they had to outgrow with this person. It's like when you mature up, you see, moving on. See, they had to learn all the lessons through this person. They had to outgrow, I don't know, the toxicity, the patterning, the codependence, the partying, the this, the that, the whatever, the traumas, whatever they were doing. Yes, see, moon illusion. It was all illusion, delusion, moon over here. Their wish fulfillment, the path they should have taken to the Queen of Cups, which is this Queen of Wands they were resistant to. Sudden movement, reset, have a look deeper into it, want to build there, want to commit and come towards an Empress. And yes, that's a yes, text, email, message, and they are the Emperor. And they're moving forward to that path, and there is a commitment and a wish fulfillment. Spirit said to leave that there. The problem being, this person sitting there looking at something. It could be their phone, it could be pictures, they could be listening to something. How is this person feeling? Why am I getting this vision? I'm hearing reminiscing. Oh no, they're looking, they're reminiscing. Everything's becoming very clear to this person because their heart chakra has opened. Their heart chakra has been activated. Endless opportunities, starseed, transformation, solar plexus, their soul. That's what this represents, their soul. So this person stepped out of their soul, like soul path, soul contract. You know, when we don't listen to our soul and our intuition and our higher calling. So with you, there were a lot of synchronicities, a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of numbers, a lot of this, a lot of things happening and developing for them internally. With this person, it didn't. It got shut down. They thought, and they just went into like more of a 3D energy and probably thought they were growing and getting somewhere spiritually, but it turns out then they weren't. And there weren't these synchronicities, just a lot of interference and head games and drama and yeah, here we go. See, there's the imbalance and indecision about a third party. Moving on, moving forward, death and rebirth, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So, and the Magician. So why is this person now... There's obviously had to be some, there's some sort of awakening going on, or soul awakening, or they've gone back into their soul. I think with the family and the lifestyle and the person they picked, you know, it wasn't about your soul, it wasn't about your calling, it wasn't about this. If you want to do this, go do this, but you live this lifestyle. And again, they don't match. It doesn't match energetically. So that's why this person doesn't grow anything, because it doesn't match. It's like, how do I explain that? It's like, let's pretend, just pretending as an example, you've got a very spiritual path, journey, whatever, right? Or calling in something. And you've got this situation here that is the 3D home, family, whatever, and you're thinking that can fit on that path. And the realization that it cannot, and there's only, if you do, there's only a certain level of growth that you will achieve. Because they're two different energies. They're like trying to pick up that path and put it on that path. And that's what this person's tried to do. To people please, they thought, well, I'll just go over here and I'll build it over here and I'll pick up this path and I'll put it back over on my path. And Spirit's like, we didn't even know you could do that. You know, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work vibrationally, and this is what this person's worked out. They also tell me about this Hermit, High Priestess, King of Wands. They could be ready to, manifest an Empress, or their Empress, or something they want to build and grow. No, King of Cups. This is love. Death and rebirth. The Queen, oh my God. Death and rebirth, so a start and a beginning on the Empress, manifesting the Queen of Cups, and who's doing it? The King of Cups. This is true love. This is a divine match. This is put together by the divine. This person knew and knew all along that you are the Emperor. My gosh, look, Emperor, Empress at the start and here. King and Queen of Cups touching here. Death and rebirth. Someone knows who their person is. They know who their path is. They know who their person is. They know who their true love is. They know where they want to be. Is it they want to come forward to this? I was going to say, is it where? It's definitely not where they are now, because they're trying to manifest this into reality. Yep, this King of Cups is out in the cold. There is conflict in this death and endings, so things have to end to the beginning. This Queen of Cups, they're pretty certain on this, but they see a lot of resistance coming across this emperor to have this Queen of Cups, and they would have to sit and be firm and not in this energy. If they're in this energy, they have to be in this energy. Not just for the Queen of Cups, because these have a lot of people coming against them. It's like, how do I say this? It's like when this person gets in this energy. So when this person was sitting on the fence, when this person became indecisive, oh, here's the message. When you become indecisive like this, it's like stand firm in your decision and your own decision, your free will mind, your free will decisions. It's like when you get in this energy, it's like a landslide. You know when the earth shifts below and then it's just a slippery slope. And that's what happened here. That's what happened. And that means if you were in that, it went well, you were standing on it, solid ground, and then all of a sudden the ground moves beneath you. And it's like a landslide. And when that earth starts moving, it is a fast downhill. It's beyond your control. This is what this person gets themselves in, because they're in balance and they sit on the fence and they can't make their own mind up. Possibly, who knows, controlling family, whatever. They're going towards an equal relationship, a higher calling. We've got true, absolute, true divine love here. And this is a Nine of Pentacles person that they have in their mind that they want to give to. That is the higher contract, calling, purpose, commitment, and very spiritually ordained. The High Priestess on top of this Two of Cups. Whew, where are they now? And they've realized this. Where are they now currently? Self-imposed restriction, having a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual breakdown. They're having to defend themselves. They are in a partnership that is all third parties, gossip, fighting, arguing, bickering, talk, communication, talk, nothing but. The new path is the Queen of Wands. I cannot make it up. This someone's not happy in a marriage, in a home, in a security, stability, whatever it is, it's imbalance, it's overwhelming. It's a Queen of Cups that Queen of Pentacles here, that refuses to accept, there's big problems here, there's a big commitment there, to move on, refuses to go on a new path. So what's going to happen here, Spirit? Why do we have to know that? Like what's going on here? I just felt really sick, man. Queen of Swords. There they are right there. I was looking at the Queen of Swords and it fell out. It's interesting because this Queen of Swords is sort of going to let this person move forward. We've got the Hermit on this Queen of Swords. So two things I'm getting: nothing's working anymore. No control, no manipulation, no spell work. No, because to me, when I see a landslide like that, that's completely built on manipulation, spell work, false foundation, which is manipulation. See, even this Queen of Swords is reevaluating. I feel like someone thought, I think it was more of a game, I think it was more of a competition. Yeah, the wish fulfillment, even on the Queen of Swords side, you know, there's this heartbreak, this third party. Like, I feel they only took action, deceit, deception, trickery, stealing someone else's moon card, moon card. Look, spell work, writing things down, illusion, delusion, falsifying documents, getting a commitment very quick. This Queen of Swords has even realized it wasn't about love. It was about the win. It was more practical, logical, factual. You're not going over there. You're coming here. I want it. And they've now even started to reevaluate their own motives, or heard spirit showing them. Yeah. You know, it's like when you fight for something, manipulate, lock it down, get it, the win. You know, when you get caught up in that energy in your head and the logics and the tactics and the maneuvers and you just get caught up in this game of that. That's what this person did, only to now, you know, a year or two later or whatever, I don't know the timing, just any time, but, you know, down the track, they're reevaluating. They're like, you know, I don't even, because there was spell work, there was manipulation. This was all egos. This was all egos. And see, someone had choice and it was karmic. It's all been a big karmic lesson. They're all looking deeper into it now. And it's funny, I feel like just then something lifted. Something's lifted here. Because I'm hearing the family now see it. It's like somehow it's like everybody saw it as the right situation or the right thing to do or the right picture or the right fairy tale, the right... Spirit said, no, you haven't quite got the words right. It's like when everyone got so involved, they missed... Everyone got so involved in this because of this Queen of Swords. And then everyone stops and looks at, why are we doing that? Why did we make that decision? What they lost the point of the point of the mission, you know, the point. When you get so caught up in something, and everyone in this did, they lost the point of the mission. And the mission is about where your true path, your true calling, the spirituality, the where you feel the love, where you feel loved, where you're supposed to be, where you're fated and destined to be, you know, love, true love. All this is swords. So that's being caught up in who's right, who's controlling, who's got the facts, who's, you know. But it's the point of this is everybody's got so caught up. It's like when everyone sits down and there's just this realization that we've all just been, they've missed, or they override, like because of all that, they missed the one key issue. And the one key issue was, or is, see, Ten of Swords, closing out a cycle. There's that feeling I got. Everyone's just gone, well, that ended, and why were we in that? And why were we all apart? And why were we all in divide? Why were we... Because there was deception. Someone's called out deception. There is a closing. It's clear. Someone's clear. And justice and higher contracts. Justice to the Queen of Wands. What's the justice? That they were the bigger picture, the transformation, the happiness, the contentment. They had to defend themselves against attack. They quietly just were doing their contract, doing their work, doing their, focusing on work, on left up in their head, absolutely distraught about what happened, about their wish fulfillment. Just focused in Moon, illusion, Hangman, everyone's seeing it wrong, karmic, yeah, this is a twist of fates. The love is actually with the future. You're moving on out of the Star card, wish fulfillment, the spiritual journey. The missing cup for the King of Wands. That's where the abundance was. That's where the heart was. That's where the emotion was. That's where the alignment was. That's where the fates are. That's where the beginning, that's where the work should have been put in. That was their match. World card, the King of Pentacles. That's where he would have got victory, remember? Look. The start, same card in reverse. It's all been illuminated. Everything's been illuminated. The burden and the tower has been released and illuminated. The choice of moving forward to the Ten of Pentacles. The divine stepped in. There are messages, text, emails, information delivered by spirit, conversations about why all this happened and how it happened. And that someone, obviously the Queen of Wands, was stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back. Used. When they were the true counterpart. They actually were the true counterpart. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there, I think. Magician. Now, just wait. So the Magician with the Nine of Pentacles and the Courage now had to... This is someone on their own that just had to... Wow, wow, the abandonment, like on their own, having to protect themselves, build on their own, like defend. This is like having a whole families, community, friends, groups, associations against one person who was actually Cinderella. That's what I just heard. Surrounded by the ugly stepsisters, isn't it? I'm going to have to look into that, but we've got the ugly... the town believed it, the people believed it, but the slipper only fits on one person, doesn't it? The one you treated the worst, the one you gave no time, effort to. And I'm not just talking about this person, I'm talking about everyone. Spirit's revealing this person to everybody. Or has, or something, I don't know, or will. I can hear that. Release, take aim. Someone took aim here, back and forth. And we had a person here with their bow and arrow taking aim. Unfounded fear. What's the message for this person? What's the message for this person, Spirit, please? What's the message, the lesson? It's a love story. Message and endings. Some message brought or will bring an ending to this entire situation, fairy tale, debacle. A breakthrough, haunted, leap of faith. Someone's haunted. Lustful desires, coldness, regret. They regret going to this person, being lusted, like tempted in whatever. It's left a permanent mark on them, all right, because it was a big karmic lesson, passion ignited. So this cold person was able to somehow manipulate them through passion, because we've got lustful desires and passion. And they regret because they were with a witch. Now, a witch represents someone who actually was involved in that, or they actually were very good at manipulation. They regret it. Toxicity. Unseen factors. There was stuff they could not see, and probably the family, a sexual union. And they've got a new perspective now because a higher blueprint's coming in. Back and forth, this person kept them back and forth, uprooting them, oh, look at that. A mysterious one, or one that came in to derail and uproot a twin flame union. And all it took was a gesture. And the gods actually favour you. That's why there's a breakthrough. And this innocent was in a losing battle. It says it right here. This person foolishly built an empire with someone, thought they could build an empire with someone, and turned out that was very foolish. And at last they can be with their person and healing this betrayal. Their overflow, that their rival got them in unsighted battle of the wits, maneuvers. There it is, all maneuvers, unsighted, unseen maneuvers. That's all being exposed with the overflow of who the real rival really, truly was and is. And the sad part is this person that they're with is sort of lying there going, yeah, well, I created all this drama and choices and debacle, game over, discord. They want to release it too, because it's like the game's over. You know, when we have that, battle of the wits, the game's over. whether they think that something's been exposed or whatever's happened, or maybe there was an activation bigger than anyone could control. Maybe things have been shown, exposed, ended, karmic cycles. We don't know. It could be many things. It could be a number of things. It could be you can only manipulate someone so long, so far before the truth comes out, before all those, you can only party so much. You can only have lust so long. It all fades in the end. And when it does fade and it's built on that, it's a landslide. You can only fake for so long. You can only catfish. You can only manipulate. You can only lie. You can only be lustful. You can only be, we could go on and on and on. You can only get people against people for so long, and people get over it, and, they start to think for themselves, and they probably experience some of the behaviours, and I heard maybe look at a different side of a situation, because there seems to be a game over here. Whatever's happened or will be exposed or is going to be exposed, there's no coming, it ends. It's like when you pull the bath plug. It's a landslide. There's no passion, there's no attraction, there's no traction, there's no manipulation, it's sort of dead. And so therefore for this game player, this rival manipulator, it's boring. It's boring now. I don't want to do boring normal life. I need a third party. I need a conquer. I need a interference. I need a drama. I need to feed. So they'll be luring to the next. They'll be already in their mind off onto the next victim. And there'll be a third party. There'll be a drama. They'll be stealing someone else's partner, whatever, or in the middle of a. There's deep regret here. This rival even has deep regret. The player, the fight now. And they're watching you too. Oh my God. Are you ready? Slipped away. Cinderella, the glass slipper. The glass slipper only fits someone. Energy cords, gossip, dealt a bad hand. It's going to be like there's been investigation and something about resurrecting the dead. I don't know what that's about. Could be just trying to get things back on track. I don't know. Anyway, take care, guys. Okay, bye.